Hello, friends, and welcome to issue 2 of the Sunday Steyl. I don't know if I'm going to get this thing out in time, but that's totally okay, because we're cutting it real close to the deadline. But before I even begin, friends, I want to bring to your attention a big red button in the newsletter that says subscribe. Guys, it's free to subscribe. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be sending to subscription people only something exceptionally cool, something that changed my life and my business understanding this year. It might be a video, it might be books, it might be both, it might be neither. It's a surprise, but it's special. And it's only going to be sent to and given to the subscribers who take action. Like I said in the previous video last week, I reward the action takers. So friends, expect something incredible that I'm only going to be doing once. I will never be doing this again. It will arrive in your inbox on Wednesday. But this is only for people who press subscribe to the newsletter. So without further ado, you know what to do. You can even pause this video and come back to it. I care less about you watching the video as much as I want you to watch the video. I care less about it, and I care more about you pressing the red button on the newsletter that says sign up, and then it'll take you to another page. You put in your email address, it's all free, and that's the only way that you're going to get the cool thing that I'll be sending only to subscribers on Wednesday. Have I said enough about this? Cool. Let's move on. Friends, welcome to issue number 2. Bit of a jump cut. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get this thing out by a deadline. It might be coming in the early hours of Monday, but that's okay. The most important thing when you're starting a creation is that sometimes obstacles may happen, sometimes things might happen that might extend the deadline, but as long as you communicate, you let people know, and more importantly, you get it out. Because as soon as you get it out, then you can move forward. So friends, here's a bit of a reflection. On this previous week, I decided to creatively, impulsively do this awesome newsletter. I compiled it, I put it together, I made it not perfect, and that's okay, but I made it good enough. I made it the most viable product, the MVP. It was good enough to be sent. It wasn't perfect, but it was good enough, and I was happy. And so I put it out there on all the different social media platforms. I even forgot to put it out on X. I teased it, and then I forgot to put the link out. And that's okay. Sometimes you're going to make mistakes, but as long as you are progress-orientated and forward-minded, then everything will always just work out in your benefit and in your favor. And by the process of putting it out there, I had eyeballs. I had people watch it. I had people click, and I had subscribers. So you'll see I even put the metrics in the newsletter below. And it just goes to show, friends, just put it out there. You don't know who's going to subscribe, but if you don't give them the opportunity to do so, then they never will. So I did all these things just to say that if I can do it very simply, you can do it too. And it doesn't ever have to be perfect, and that's okay, because it never will be. How many times have you heard the sentence that perfection doesn't exist? You'll probably be hearing that sentence until the rest of your life. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why it's just such a common sentence that everybody speaks about, because it's true. So that means that if there's something else that's stopping you from doing this, then you need to address those fears. You need to work up the courage that you need internally, because it's going to be scary at every single moment. But the scariest thing is being on your deathbed one day, a couple of decades from now, knowing that you could have just started and you didn't because of whatever. So embrace the fear with compassion, friends, because it's going to be with you at every single step of the journey. But it's a fear that's pummeling you into the phase of life that you've always wanted. The things that you've always wanted in your life. It's actually forcing you to get out of your comfort zone and just do the thing so that eventually you can finally live that life that you've always wanted. And it starts with you putting your passion out there, just working up the courage and believing in yourself, putting it on a video. You don't even have to have your face in your video for the very first one, but just believing in yourself enough to work up the courage to put your passion out there into the internet, because you never know who your customer one day is going to be, but they certainly won't buy your product or your service or you if they don't know that you exist. So step one, friends, work up the courage, put your passion out there, because it pays. It really does. And the thing is that sometimes your first business might not work out, and that's okay. But when you start your first business based on your passion, it teaches you the skills of business that you need to then put you in a very good position for when you start your second thing. And you just keep iterating from there. But always start with your passion, friends, because that's the reason why you do your business in the first place. Alrighty, so I think I've covered everything for this video. I'm going to keep it as brief as possible because of what I still need to do to at least try and get this newsletter out before Monday rolls around. But yeah, friends, like I said, it's never going to be perfect. And most importantly, like I said, please press the red button to subscribe, put in your email address. I'm going to be sending you, only subscribers, something epic, something that I will never be sending to subscribers or to anybody else ever again. And let me tell you, this surprise, it did change my life and my worldview and significantly catapulted my productivity this year when I encountered it. If I hadn't encountered the surprise that I'm going to be sending you, I probably would have been very lost. And who knows how much time of my life I would have wasted just fumbling around in the dark. I want to give you this cool stuff because I hope that just like how it shortcutted things for me, it can give you a shortcut as well. But again, it's only to subscribers, only to action takers. Press the red button in the newsletter. And I promise you, on Wednesday, when it arrives in your inbox, you can thank me later. Okay. Yeah, friends, that's all I got. I'll see you for issue 3 next week. Thanks for watching if you've gone this far too. I really appreciate it. I mean, look, you're most welcome to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. That's cool. I also really appreciate it. But quite honestly, for me right now, what I care more about is you subscribing to the newsletter. So press the red button. Press it.